like a child being put into timeout. My father, among other things, was very obedient. So the thought of arguing back and leaving didn't really occur to him. Instead, he was now trapped in a smaller area. And unfortunately for him, the room overlooked the large backyard, which was fenced with just a short iron fence and backed up directly to an empty lot and then the woods. As the snow accumulated and it grew darker and darker, he grew more and more anxious. His time was deviated between watching the yard and woods like a hawk and trying to ignore said yard and woods. Finally, at about 7 p.m., he was taken downstairs to eat. But being locked up there had the opposite effect. He was now more nervous and more anxious than ever, and it showed. I could go into detail on the dinner, but really it's not relevant to the story. The long story short, it didn't go well, and eventually he was sent back upstairs well before anyone else was done. By now, it was dark. Part of him expected the white man to pop up as soon as it got dark. But like a girl getting ready for a date, the white man made him wait. Hours ticked by, and he sat waiting in front of the window, with just the sounds of the party downstairs keeping him company. Slowly, he began to calm down a little. Maybe the white man wouldn't show up. Maybe all he could do was appear vaguely when he was this far from home. With a sigh of relief, my father decided to head to the bathroom. When he came back through, he saw just the briefest flash of white against the trees. His heart sank. His fear returned, but still he knew he had to go take a look. Sure enough, lumbering out of the woods and through the field was the white man. He was smaller now than my father had ever seen him, but still larger than a man. It stopped at the fence and looked up towards him. It was clear to my father that the white man knew he was there and wanted something, but was unwilling to come closer. For a long moment, he stared at the creature. It was clear it was willing to wait until they came out, and something he said compelled him to just go and meet it and be over with it. It took him a while, but eventually he got his wits about him and decided to do just that. He would not follow. He would scream if it touched him. Surely, with 40 people in the house, it would drop him and run, or they'd come out and save him. People didn't vanish like that, and no one had ever written about a snow monster actually killing someone in their yard. So, with that logic, he got dressed and headed downstairs. By now, many of the partygoers were intoxicated or had headed to bed/left.